Welcome back, Bearcat Nation. This is Carter Gay and Tucker Gambrell here, bringing you another episode of The Dating Game. In today's episode, we're going to have three very mid females with one stud of a male. The one stud male is going to choose from the three mid females who answer his question. So now, let's meet the contestants. Contestant number one, will you please come sit down? So, contestant number one, what is your name?
Marissa.
So, Marissa, what are some of your favorite hobbies?
I like watching basketball and baseball and going to the beach.
Wow, pretty boring. All right, next contestant, please. Contestant number two, what is your name?
Savannah.
So, Savannah, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is yellow.
Why?
Because it's the color of the sun and I love summer.
Very nice. All right, contestant number three. Contestant number three, what is your name?
Anna.
So, Anna, if you could be a kitchen utensil, what utensil would you be?
I'd be a spoon.
Big spoon or little spoon?
Big spoon, because it picks up more food.
Okay, very nice.
Pre-game interviews with the Tucker Cagle.
What's up, Banks?
So, Cagle, are you ready for this dating show right now? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm ready to fund my girl.
All right. Are you excited? Have you seen the questions yet?
I have.
Okay, are you excited about the questions?
I think so. I mean, there's a lot of questions that are going to determine if this girl is the right type for me or not.
I think the girls will enjoy this dating show. Do you think they will?
Oh, yeah, I think they will.
Okay.
Make sure he can't see them. All right, sir.
Get the chair back.
Kana, I said no talking, dude. You're a female.
This is fine.
All right, ladies, our lucky fella is a 10th grader who loves hanging out with women and hates hanging out with guys because it's too much drama. He recently hit 5'11" and is on top of the world. All right, ladies, let's start with question one. Would you be okay with paying for dinner?
Contestant number one, would you be okay with paying for dinner? She said that she would pay for dinner if he's paying for ice cream after. No, and that was firm. Yes, but only sometimes.
Our next question is, if I told you to dress casual, what would you wear, shoes in particular?
She asked if she could say anything other than shoes. I said no, white NMDs. Not a good choice. Ugg slippers. Her on clouds. May be a good choice. She might have to run.
Question number three. What would be a chill night of hanging out together to you?
Contestant number one, what would be a chill night of hanging out together for you? Contestant number one said, go get dinner, come back, then watch a movie. Solid answer. Contestant number two, what about you? Just watching a movie. It's kind of lame. Make food at home and watch a movie. Economy's bad right now. Gotta save those dollars.
All right, ladies, this is our last question. This could make or break your new relationship. Would you be okay with me hanging out with other girls?
Contestant number one, would you be okay with him hanging out with other girls? No. That was the hardest answer I've gotten all day. Contestant number two, what about you? At any time, anywhere, with no tracking. Only if she can hang out with other boys, but she's open to hang out with the other girl also.
This is my pride and soul. I live for Bearcat Nation.
Still recording.
So now, let's meet back with the contestants. Contestant number one. Contestant number one, what are you looking for in a guy?
If they don't go to a county school, I don't want it.
Very solid choice. We all saw it coming. Contestant number two. Contestant number two, how do you feel you did today in today's interview?
I mean, I think I did pretty good.
What do you think you could have done better?
I really don't know. I'm kind of perfect, so.
Very nice. All right, let's meet back with contestant number three now. How do you feel about open relationships? Answer the question.
You can't. can't put that in.
I can actually. I'm the director.
I love them. I think the more the merrier.
Very nice answer. We all saw that coming from a 10th grader. So now let's talk to Mr. Handsome. So, Mr. Handsome, how do you feel today's interview is going?
I think it's pretty good. I think all the contestants besides contestant 3 is pretty tough, so it's a tough choice, honestly.
Very nice. Okay, so what were some of the things you were kind of like happy to hear from the girls?
I was happy to hear from contestant 2 and actually 1 that they were going to give me freedom to hang out with other girls.
So I'm assuming you're kind of into open relationships. How do you feel about that?
No, I think it's a great idea. I think
Yeah.
it builds character.
It does build a lot of character. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hey, thank you, and you can go back to your seat.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
All right, ladies, time for our results. Contestant number 3, you have lost. Please come around.
Oh my God.
Contestant number 1, you have lost. Please come around. Contestant number 2, you are our winner. Please come meet your new date.
Congrats.
Hug her.
Hey, this is Cor Robertson with Bearcat Nation, and here with Guyver Clifton, and he has converted garbage into musical instruments.
Pretty much.
Just explain what this is and how you got into this.
Well, this is a shovel that I've turned into a guitar. And, you don't realize how hard it is to drill through tempered steel until you drill through tempered steel. You don't realize how many drill bits you break until you break 3 drill bits. And pretty much I looked on Google, found some improvised guitars. I was like, hey, let's make a shovel into the guitar.
Another question we have is how long it took to make each of these instruments.
This one took about 4 hours, which really it's not finished because I'm gonna make it electric, which technically it's a power tool then. And that one, the canjo, if you will, took about an hour.
So, do you have any other ideas that you might eventually do in the future?
Funny enough that you may ask, I do have a jerry can, like a metal gas can, that I'm gonna turn into a bass guitar. So, it's gonna be a jerry bass, if you will, but it's gonna be something.
All right, thank you. You want to go ahead and show us what you can do with these instruments?
Hand me the canjo here, hold the shovel. I gotta get out the slide, which is actually a broken bottle that I sanded down. Here, we do Walk by Pantera. That's good. Which is gonna sound kind of funky because it's on a B string, but. And then there's Sunshine Your Love by Cream. That was kind of, it's funky to play.
That's good.
Oh, we can do NIB by Black Sabbath. Cool.
For the first time in 90 years, Coleman Kansas has made it to the Final Four. They started the season off with an 11-0 start, and they are currently 27-3 and need 2 more wins to beat the school record.
We're here with Coach Stu, and how does it feel as your first year as head coach at Coleman High School, making it to the Final Four, something not done in 90 years?
It feels great, Our kids and our players have been fantastic all year and working hard, and they deserve it, man. They've worked so hard and put all the hard work into it, and it's just, I'm so happy for them that the first team in 90 years to go to the Final Four. It's just it's a blessing for them.
G Sharp, and I got some questions for him. What does this mean to you guys making it to the Final Four in the first time in 90 years?
I mean, it's everything. We've grinded all off season to get to this moment, and
it's just time for it to pay off.
It means a lot. It's kind of unreal that we made it here. We proved a lot of people wrong, and it's all around great feeling.
I don't know. I hadn't been around for that long, obviously, but it's awesome. I would have never expected it.
We're here with Tucker Cagle, and when was the student section the loudest, and what was your favorite thing?
I'd probably have to say Hartselle at home because everybody was just into it and the atmosphere was just electric.
Probably the Hartselle game with the jersey theme. Everybody really came out in their favorite jerseys, and it was just a great environment.
The student section was probably the loudest, either the Hartselle game in the area championship or the Scottsboro game here recently in the Elite Eight. My favorite theme's got to be neon green because I have neon green shoes.
Definitely Scottsboro.
Why?
The crowd was so electric. I mean, we would get a stop, and then everybody would be on their feet.
Probably the Hartselle game in the area championship. It just felt really good to get back at those guys.
My favorite game is against the Hayden game because I got to play a lot and got to score something.
Who's your favorite teammate?
Jamar. Jamar.
Why
But
Jamar?
they're all great, though. Why Jamar? I mean, it's Jamar, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
He's goofy. It's Jamar. Probably, I'd have to say myself. I pride myself in my humor, and I think I'm a pretty funny guy. The least funniest person on the team is either probably like Max Gambrell or Tucker Apple. They really fail to make me laugh.
Who's the funniest teammate?
I'm not sure. Most of them are funny. Probably Jamar.
Jamar, and why?
I don't know. He's always just in a good mood and always
Probably,
funny.
G Sharp or Tucker Gambrell. Gambrell probably makes me the most mad in the game. So he probably makes me, I don't know, guys.
No, I guess Tucker Gambrell, just because he made a pretty good slideshow presentation the other day. It was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed
I'd
it.
either have to say Apple or Sharp because they're just act stupid all the time and they make me laugh.
All right, Tucker, who on the basketball team would you not let date your daughter?
I'm gonna have to say probably Arden Crane. Arden's he's a thug. He never fails to kind of be a criminal, and he also has a girlfriend. That'd be really weird, really awkward. He never takes ice baths. He always cuts reps. He's a liar. He's a procrastinator, and his name's Arden.
Who on the team would you not let date your daughter?
Probably Cagle, Tucker Cagle.
Why?
Just doesn't. I don't think I would let him.
Who on the team would you not let date your daughter?
I'd probably not let Tucker Apple date my daughter.
I'm going to go ahead and say Tucker Cagle.
Why?
He's just a freaky dude,
That's Max Gambrell. What else is there to say? You know what I mean?
If you had a
If I had a daughter, who would I not want him to date? I don't know, man. Probably Cagle because he's the man, but he's actually I let it. All of you work hard for me, you can date my daughter. How about that? Just better treat her right.
Probably Nate because I just know how stupid he is and he'd probably just try to pull something funny and I'd end up probably killing him.
Your daughter.
Honestly, probably Garrison.
Why?
He's just a little weird.
Tucker Gamble.
And why?
Because he has a bad reputation.
Who's the worst teammate you have on the team?
The worst teammate's probably Max Gambrell because he likes to pick on me a lot and he's kind of mean.
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked. But now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen. is short and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest, it's more than a race. Win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew, in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. Shining moment.
I remember when I sat in an interview and a young lady walked in full of energy and passion for teaching students. And that person was Morgan Johnston.
Okay, so I chose teaching English because, honestly, I chose teaching because I love students, and then I just kind of gravitated to English because I like to try to make people not sound like hillbillies. Hashtag self.
Hi, Ms. Johnson. I love you. Thank you for making my high school year some of the best years I've ever had.
Goodbye, Ms. Johnson. Thank you for being such a great English teacher for me.
Bye, Ms. Johnson. Your mythology class was one of my favorite, and thank you for helping me with my short story.
I hope you had the time of your life.
Ms. Johnson, I don't even know where to begin. You have helped me in my few years here with so many things, be it from technology to how to treat students, how to act with students, and I'm just going to say on behalf of everyone on this hallway, we are truly going to miss you.
Bye, Ms. Johnson. Me, McAfee, and Jake will always miss your class and all the reading we had to do.
I just want to thank you for being so kind to me. You were a great teacher and friend. We're going to miss you a lot.
I'll never forget the first time I met you. You were just this fireball that just was ready to cut loose. And you were the first one here and the last one to leave, and you never complained. And you brought life to this curriculum, to these kids, and they adore you, and may you always know that. And I appreciate you helping me all the years you have helped me with how to handle technology problems. Boy, have you helped me there. I owe you a million. Gonna miss you more than you ever know. But I'm so happy for you, and I know this is meant for you to go on to a new chapter, and I'm proud for you and your kids.
Hey Morgan, thank you for being a friend. Traveled down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. You're golden.
Bye, Ms. Johnson. Thank you for being the most amazing teacher. I love you.
Hey Morgan, just want to say we're going to miss you. I'm excited for this next chapter in your life, and I know this is going to be what's best for your family and for you personally, but selfishly, I am so sorry you're not going to be here every day, and we are going to miss you desperately.
I didn't have you for long, but it was amazing getting to know you. I love having your class. You're the best.
Miss Johnston, we are going to miss you. The teachers are going to miss you. The students are going to miss you. I appreciate the way you've always been such an encouragement. You're a happy and light spirit. I love being next door to you. You've always been a tremendous help, especially during my first year or two. A lot of support. And thank you for how you've loved your students. You're a model to all of us in that way. And we wish you the best. We will miss you.
I'll miss seeing you every day, Miss Johnson. Bye, Morgan. I can't believe you're leaving. We came the 2015, we were here the 2015 graduating class school year, and I'm sad you're moving on. I wish you the best, and I hope you find what you're looking for and you get that time with your precious family. It was fun just working with you and collaborating with you, and you always made me laugh and smile. Best wishes.
Mainly just chose education just because I love being around students, and I love you guys.
Bye, Miss Johnson. Bye, Miss Johnston. Bye, Miss Johnston.
Goodbye, Miss Johnston.
Bye, Miss Johnson.
Bye, Miss Johnson.
I wish you the best, Miss Johnson. I'll see you in church.
Madison played the role of Eve in the first period trials in the first period Paradise Lost trials. So Madison, what was your thoughts overall of Paradise Lost, and did you enjoy the book?
I did enjoy the book. However, I feel like the book itself is kind of outdated. I feel like some of the morals that you can learn from the story are relevant, but a lot of the things that Milton, the author, gets on about don't really relate to a modern day audience like it should.
What about the trials?
I really enjoyed the trial. Prepping for it, my team, we worked really well together. I don't think we had one disagreement amongst ourselves, and I really had a fun time with them. The trial itself could have gone better, but I did have a great time, and I liked getting to be in front of people and presenting our case.
So you seemed to get a little heated when Isabella tried to move on. So what are your thoughts on that? What were you thinking at the time?
At the time, I'm very headstrong, so I don't like being spoken over, but I wasn't really upset with Isabella personally. I kind of just felt like I needed to state my evidence, and I was being hushed so that I couldn't properly represent myself on stage, and I didn't want to embarrass myself, so.
One of your main points was the gender roles that God assigned to Adam and Eve. Do you think that the jury properly considered that?
I feel like they weren't given enough evidence to properly consider that, considering our prosecution and myself didn't really get enough textual evidence out to the jury to support that claim. So I feel like when they were deliberating, they didn't have enough from us to go off on that.
Although your team lost, you made some really strong points. What do you think that your team could have done better?
I feel like part of the reason why we lost is some of my teammates aren't really comfortable on a stage setting in front of a lot of people, and with the lights, camera, action type beat, they get kind of nervous, and sometimes people can choke. And I also feel like we weren't as tactful and aggressive as we needed to be during the trial.
Him that we were created in the image of God. That's and good. Wouldn't Thank live. I'm not done talking, Miss McKieran. That's all. I thought the prosecution was supposed to ask me questions.
I did ask you a question.
I know.
And now I'm elaborating on your response. So Eve took, she ate, did not consider Adam, did not consider the future of the garden, did not consider what would happen to her. She took, she ate quickly.
I'm here with Taylor Borden. Taylor played the role of Adam in the first period 2022 Paradise Lost trials. Congratulations on winning your trial.
Thank you.
What were your thoughts overall of Paradise Lost, and did you enjoy the book?
It was really detailed, and I did enjoy it, and I just enjoyed how Milton goes into detail in a lot of things that you don't see in the Bible.
What about the trials?
Trials was a lot of hard work, but I felt like we were really prepared when we got up there, and we had a lot of fun on stage. So.
Was there any point in the trial that you felt that you made a really strong point?
I think I probably didn't make strong points myself, but my teammates did on like the prosecution and stuff, but I think I did good with the prosecution as far as like
coming back to what Charlie had to ask me.
During the prosecution, Team Eve made many objections that caused your attorneys to get a little frustrated. How did that make you feel, and what was your reaction?
I thought it was pretty funny. A lot of stuff in there was funny, like when they brought Raphael to the stand with the whole staircase, that was really funny. And then when everyone else was getting upset, I thought it was hilarious because I was still calm because it did affect me, but at the same time it didn't.
Team Eve had many elaborate setups and lighting effects yet your team still won by a landslide. How does this make you feel?
It made me feel really good because I knew that our evidence and our preparation and what we did on stage meant a lot more than just having some cool props, I guess.
Now that the trial is over and you've won, how does it feel?
Really good because we just spent 3 months working on this, so we're basically done with English now.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Adam directly admits that he is Eve's protector.
Where?
It's
Line, please.
Is that overruled? Can we keep going?
Yeah. Team Adam has the line number.
We have it once again to help you out if you need it, once again.
He wasn't deceived. We're not saying that. He was tempted. Okay, well, he was tempted. So.